All right, ladies and gentlemen, traders. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. Man, today we feel amazing. And it's another beautiful day. It's the 26th of June. You know, the month is coming to an end. We got some nice action here in the market. We got some nice stocks, some nice opportunities. So it's another day to make count. So for those of you tuning in on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and elsewhere, Old Hack, I see you. Old Hack is in the building. What's up? What's up? Guys, be sure to check out our disclaimer, all right? It's on the screen right now. Day trading, as we know, is risky business. And remember to be careful. I do not invest for my subscribers. Watch out for fake accounts, impersonators on all platforms. Also, remember, I do not use Telegram, WhatsApp, and those crazy apps, all right? So watch out for fake Relentless trading accounts. Other than that, let's jump into this beautiful day. Let's talk about the watch list. Watching WENA, ticker symbol WENA. It's a medical stock, actually. All right, this one. We also have OPTX, AIEV. I am going to keep an eye on VLCN and MLGO as well. They're going to be like continuation names. Actually, let's put these in parentheses. I might think it looks a little bit better. Yeah, that looks good. So a bit of an extended watch list. The ones in the brackets, continuation names that might do something today. Am I off the screen already? Okay, good. What level 2 do I use? I utilize DAS Trader level 2, and I can show you a quick look at how it looks like. DAS Trader level 2. So this is the screen that I'm always looking up at here. It's not bad, and it includes the halt levels, which is good. But yeah, let's get locked in. So WENA up 177%, 26 million shares of volume. You know, the pre-market traders, they're definitely making sure they wake up at 4 a.m. right now, 6 a.m., right? They're coming in and watching for these sweet opportunities. So high point, 483. You know, we're in a pretty bullish market. And the thing is with this type of stock is that we'll sometimes see a small pullback before, you know, really getting going into the open. Sometimes, right? But we'll see. That is still to be determined. How's my trend line looking here? Save as default. All right. So yeah, we had 83 for a high. The high of the last consolidation. We had about four, let's see. We had a high of like 32. Another high point 26. I'm gonna put maybe 20, like let's say like 18, maybe 18, 17, 18. I'm gonna put as the high here. I want to watch this area in case it does pull back. Maybe we could see some support. WENA, very strong move, nice uptrend. Let's check out the daily chart. In fact, it looks like it might be a recent IPO. If not, it's a recent name change. There's not much history here on the daily chart. So this is pretty good though. We broke over 220, pushed up. So we'll see how this one does. This will be my main stock today. WENA. So moving on to stock number 2, we have OPTX. This one is actually up 200%. So it's a pretty big move as well. 7 million shares of volume, not bad. The pre-market high is clocking in at 190, excuse me, 890. 890 pre-market high. Low of the pullback here, 671, 663. I want to see it hold up 670. I'm gonna put 670 here. If we can hold tight and then push our way back up over 7, this could be good. Could be pretty decent if we can see a nice red to green up here. And back through VWAP, I mean, especially would be nice. And then at that point, pre-market highs. Looking at the daily chart on this one, a big target can be 1043, going back to 11, what was that, November 17th. 1043. On that day, we had a bigger move up, a little bit of higher volume. So let's see, volume clocked in at 12 million on that day. So could be a area to watch. That's OPTX. Looking decent. Looking decent. Man. Can you feel that? Can you guys feel that sensation? Can you feel the air? The air is ripe right now with hot market momentum. So the odds are is that today is going to be a good day. You know, we have to just be disciplined and execute. So I'm looking forward to the opportunities, and it's really good when the market is like this because we're seeing so many stocks. You know, even just here pre-market, OPTX 200%, WENA 170%. I mean, this is some insane stuff, right? Now the third stock on the list here, AIEV, up 52%. Right, so we're seeing some big moves, exaggerated price action, which can definitely provide a lot of opportunities. There's always going to be risk, but if we can be careful to thread the needle and manage as we go, we can definitely see, there's a chance we can see a decent day. So we got highs 333, lows of 246, and doesn't seem bad. I'm going to check the daily chart here. AIEV. So looks like it IPO'd back in August of 22. And since then, it's really been sideways, then massive sell-off going back to maybe June of this year. Yeah, sell-off started. It really tanked. And today we're essentially getting the first daily candle to make the new high. So from 12, we bounced up to a high of 333. Hold on, let me take a quick second to start up my screen recording here. That's what that alarm is. Reminding me, hey, Relentless Trader, start up your screen recording. That way you can go back and study up later in the day. So for those of you in MMU, take a quick second to, of course, start up your screen recording. It'll be great for us to come back and study later. I haven't posted recaps in the last 2 days, but I have been going over videos. And it's how I know the trade I took yesterday on RGS was a terrible trade. I in the moment, like I even said on the stream, oh, that's a good entry. Like I thought I was in nicely, but when I look back and at it, it's like everything there was so messy. Like there was really no dip. Like the under resumption trades are supposed to be a dip for me. If there's no dip, I'm not supposed to really get in, right? I took a high risk trade, which is a sideways resumption and green hits the tape. You know, it's not the dip and rip. It's not the dip and rip. And so I got the highest fill, right? Not to get too sidetracked, but I got in high, and the fill's fair. And that's where the dip came, you know. That could have presented a good bounce. But so stuff like that, right? You got to go back and study so you can see what's going on. So avoidable, so avoidable. Anyhows, right? We live and we learn and we make the adjustments. So what was I saying here? This one, I think we can see $5 if it's pretty good. There's a big bearish engulfing candle on the daily, but again, you know, we're bouncing up, making the new high. So I think we could see something before it pulls back. I don't think we'll get back to $10, $12, but you know, maybe 4 or 5. If we're lucky, 6. If it's a great day, then 7. But you know, 5 could be a fair target here. So I'm gonna just throw that on the chart. $5 target. I'm gonna put this in yellow. Other than that, again, VLCN from yesterday, maybe there could be something there. It's definitely down a little bit in a bit of an uptrend, but still down a little bit. We'll see what it's able to do, if anything at all. This one and MLGO, I would want to be careful with. MLGO is still in decent shape, but I'd still want to be careful because it's expensive. We could see lighter volume. Don't want to get myself in any trouble that, like unnecessary trades where there's just too much risk. But if they, prove themselves with good volume and there's a good pattern, then okay, then we can definitely get involved, no problem. But other than that, want to make sure that I'm focused on the main stock, right? Every day we're trying to identify the stock that's going to be the obvious stock, the strong stock. And, we want to really lock in and capture the opportunities there, right? So with 2 minutes and 40 seconds, you know, yesterday in the mini recap that I did do, the 60-second recap, I mentioned that I do want to push a little bit more size, right? Monday, we tried to push some size. We didn't quite connect. Yesterday, we had a pretty mild day. We didn't really size up. Today, if we're seeing opportunities, we have to put, we have to go, we have to go hard. Let's just say we got to go hard, and we will, right? I feel good. Ultimately, this is a field where, hold on. This is a field where there's going to be opportunities, and you know, all we have to do is put our minds to it, right? We've done it before, we'll do it again, and we're going to do it with a nice big smile on our face. We're going to accept the risk. We're not going to go crazy per se, but if something looks good and there's a good setup, we want to be in for those breakout trades. There's just a little bit more, a little bit more beef, right? A little bit more meat on the bone. So the plan is still the same. I want to be patient on my dips. I want to wait for the proper dips. I even want to take the dips with some slightly smaller size, right? Other than that, I want to give the breakouts that extra second to go if we're in that position where it looks like we can pull through. If not, I'll cut the trades. Other than that, I want to be reactive. I got to stay reactive. Even if we miss a trade or two watching a different stock, even if we're late to a stock, whatever it could be, we're going to stay reactive, not get frustrated or anything like that. So share size is going to be set. And we're going to look to start off the day here with some good trades. AIEV, WENA, OPTX. Those are the top three. Yeah, let's trade to the best of our abilities. Let's be disciplined. It's going to be a great day once again. So hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, and let's get locked and loaded. Crystal ball, jeez. Crystal ball, that's not the type of thing we say to motivate people here, man. Saying it's a zero-sum game, which is true. My level 2's acting a little funky here, so waiting patiently. Come on, let's get some fluidity here. This is a good move for WENA. Taking the dip. It might go for the highs, but it's a little risky here. And back down to 50. Level 2 is moving so strange. What, break of 70 there did pretty well. AIEV a little choppy. There's 99, 5. Waiting patiently. It's having trouble over 5. Waiting. Well, we see more of a pullback here. I needed to be more patient there for that dip. It's fluctuating so much. It's best to use limit orders here. The fills on AIV are ridiculous for a $2 stock with tight spreads. Why is it doing that? So strange. Come on. Pre-market highs at 17. There it is. Waiting patiently. VLCN, is it halted up? 333. No, VLCN halted down. No good. I might be out too soon here. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. That's going to be a good breakout. And it looks like it'll continue. And I missed the bulk of that move. Not good. Not good. I'm surprised we held up right there. 98 for that halt up. Yeah. Fucking PTX is moving a little bit, but definitely has risk on the bids. Maybe not worth watching. It's coming down. Yeah, the spreads here on this one is a little loose. AIV struggling after that pullback. A little disappointed after that move up on AIV. Definitely could have captured more of it from that entry at like 315. I mean, that was such a sweet hidden buy right there. I actually did think about adding, but I still ended up selling too soon. Once it came back to about 20, I'm like, the volume seems kind of light. Maybe I'll come out, wait. But at the end of the day, the stop right there is just below 15, right? No reason to get out of that trade so early. From 15, it literally went up to 70 and then 98. Green candles. OPTX, don't love. The spreads are kind of crazy here to the downside. WENA selling off. Christmas tree. AIEV Christmas tree setup. MLGO looks like this might be an offering. I'll be on the sidelines for the time being. This sells off. This will be madness. Can't believe I missed that trade, man. That was such a beautiful trade. The move up, I usually will get back in for high of day, but the move from like 20 to 29 was aggressive. And then break of 33 gets to 38 almost instantly. Just like that, you've missed the move. Beautiful 1 minute candle to make the new high. You usually wouldn't see a setup like this be this strong, but sometimes you just never know, right? Christmas tree is in full effect. Definitely a time to just ease off a little bit. Wait. MLGO giving a small bounce. I actually could have watched that, but I thought it might have been an offering. Didn't check the news. Nice recovery. off of the halt down. 1148 to 1325. Pretty impressive. On the sidelines. On the sidelines. On the sideline. So just waiting patiently. OPTX held up 50 again, but will the breakout do anything this time? I sold that kind of soon, but there's a lot of selling right there. AIV, man. Hmm. Close call. Close call. That was a nice stock, though. The front side of that one was nice. Not sure what went wrong with those orders just sitting there, but that one turned out to be a good stock. Not seeing much. Not seeing much. Just waiting patiently here on the sidelines. Watching the scans, watching the chat, waiting for an opportunity to come up. The volume on ICU is pretty low though, but we'll see if the volume gets in over time. But for now, I'll be on the sidelines. AIV is starting to move up a little bit. OPTX, there's a massive bid that came in there. Let's see if it holds up. That order is definitely gone. That's for sure. I think it was at like 22, 25. So I was risking there. It's not there anymore. So nowhere to be seen. I think 88 or 84,000 shares gone in the wind. AIV so far was the stock of the day. What a beautiful move. Not seeing much. Not seeing much. We might have to wait till 11 a.m. FFIE. So it's been a while since we had a cheaper one, right? Like a week. It's quite extended. We'll see if it does give a pullback at some point. But it's pretty extended. FFIE, cheaper stock, 50 cents. No entries for me on this one, so I'm just kind of waiting. There's no pattern I can trade there besides chasing the move and hoping it doesn't drop. So just waiting. What's tricky is that it's so extended, so even this first pullback is like, I don't know. I don't like to trade the dips under this context. It's hard to get that bottom. Sometimes I'll give it a shot, but it's hard to get that bottom sometimes. The move came from 40 to 58. Are we going to be able to hold up on the pullbacks? So far, it's showing 52.90. The train has left the station on this one here. Low right there is 50. Was that 51.67? Did we base out? Is the question. Yeah, GRDI looks interesting as well. FFIE big level here if it can keep going. It's fighting. Looks like it's rejecting. There might be a dip if it holds. If not, to the depths. It's trying again. Will we see it? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. I really hate to be so late to the show, but we'll see what it does. GRDI, I'm not too sure about. Like at one moment it looks like it's good, but then next, like the volume is so low. We'll see if the 1 minute candle is able to make a new high. I'm gonna do a full look through here. Let's see. AIV to the gallows. FFIE maybe holds up. We'll see. It might be backside though. GRDI. LRHC, no good, no good. MLGO, no good. GRDI, man. What's going on with this one? Might not be worth touching. The way how it's moving, unless it gets more volume in there, it just seems too tricky. MLGO, on the other hand, potentially a halt up. 1458. MLGO, man, are you kidding me? I give this thing an eternity. Doesn't go. We'll see if it tries again. The volume is so low though. I gotta be careful. That's what it is. Maybe the volume is a little too low on that one. I'm literally selling like 2 seconds before these breakouts. So I'm giving them a couple more seconds. It's like I gotta give them even more time, right? But I think the main thing though is selling before we break down any key level. I think that's the main thing. A few months ago, I remember there was an adjustment period where it's like, hey, let's just cut the trades if it's not going right away because you'll have your stop in place, but the stocks were tanking so hard that your risk is 10 cents, you're losing 40 cents, for example. But right now we're seeing more like tighter holds, let's say, against key levels, and then a move over maybe what 30 seconds, a minute, maybe less. Still think AIV so far was the best one today. FFIE. FFIE, we'll see if it's able to do a red to green, but I mean, gave such a big move, right? We'll see. GRDI, unless more volume gets in, I don't want to trust that one. Could take that one could take over as the next stock, but it needs more volume, and we have to get over the after hour highs. Yeah, 280 after hour highs. Can we sustain this type of volume here? That's the key. That's not the best high of day push we've ever seen. stock is no good. Oh, well, never mind. 70. What? What? Brother. Brother. What in the chaos? Well, the 5 minute candlestick is looking healthy again. Does it have what it takes to get over 80 this time? From hero to zero to hero again. It's how quick the bias can change here. FFIE is fighting. It's kind of high. FFIE got to 54, not bad. Let's see a sweet pullback here. Nope, 71. I'll keep waiting. Can we see the breakout? We might be seeing. Wait, hold up. It's too early. Okay. I thought for a second it was going to be a false breakout. Man, these stocks, I tell you. I'm getting chopped out so much. 88 for the highs. Bro, I should have filled all my shares, man. What was that? Nonsense. The limit goes below my order. Unless they kind of ticked me on the way back up. Can we make the new high? Waiting, waiting, waiting. You might see it here. Is this it? 89, 92. But not quite ripping all the way. Putting out too much size to not be making anything. I might have to size down. Come on. KB. KB, brother. 88. There's sellers. It's going to get through. It's going to get through those sellers. Ten. Can we see 15? Ay, 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 ay. That was a mess. We've used so much size to not see anything. I'm gonna size down. We got some buyers here. Let's see if it holds. That's kind of aggressive. Hidden sellers. We should have went to 15 there. I might try again if it goes here. It seems like it's getting shorted. So if it goes, probably some instant covering. If it goes, can we get over 9? If it goes, I'd expect to see like 25. Maybe it's too soon. 9, 10. Can we see something? Can we see something? Can we see something? Oh, they're smoked. They're done. They're gonna get caught here. Can we see the moon? KB. KB, brother. They're gonna get caught. They're gonna get caught. 16. We got a massive bid. Are they trying to short again here? What's going on? It should be flying. Oh, what the hell, man? What was that? Alright, okay, cool. That order got cancelled, I think. I don't think the shares got filled. MLGO tried for a halt up, by the way. Short sellers are in trouble here. Man, smokes, but no cigar. I had size in the perfect area. 29 for highs. I think we should try again. Could be early. 15. Try again. If not, taking a quick tight stop. Last attempt. If not, the gallows. Um, this is not good. There's 30 seconds left in this candlestick, and it's closing like this. Okay, moving on. That little bit of short selling at 25. Come on, man. We should be squeezing again up to 50. But yeah, the first time is where we needed to go because we had the bids. We had that bid. You'd expect to see the moon. This stock was all right. I still think AIEV is the stock of the day. Or maybe FFIE. Some people might say this one. I mean, was pretty good too. This could definitely excluding pre-market, right? Excluding pre-market. I mean, that was 100% move. AVIE was, let's see, 52%. So yeah, maybe FFIE was the stock of the day, but I definitely missed that one. Didn't watch it anything below $1 today. In fact, I didn't see it on my watch list, on my scan. Yeah, it was mostly sideways. So I didn't really check on this one. Up just like 10%. Yeah. So I missed it. Man, my intuition is so good, but if you guys was able to see what I was seeing, right? And see how I still fumbled that stock. It's probable cause to go insane. It was just such a nonsense. It was such a nonsense move to sell. Because in my head, I'm saying, all right, there's obviously somebody buying at 15. Do not sell unless this thing goes below 15. Literally 5 seconds later, the stock gets to 20, and it kind of slows down a little bit there. Not a lot of selling per se, it just kind of slows down. Like maybe let's say like a pause in buying, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just get out because it's probably gonna come back down, and I can get back in lower. What a ridiculous assumption to make. Like support is already there. It's obvious. Just give the thing a chance. I'm in 4 cents above support. How much more tight do I need to be in? The highs were what, like, I think the highs were somewhere like 33. So even at high of day, I'm risking 4 cents, maybe plus let's say a couple more cents slippage for a 14-cent move back to the highs. There's still, a decent ratio in there. If I'm risking, let's say, 7 cents, 6 cents to make 14 cents, and that was the setup right there. So maybe I need to talk myself through more of these trades out loud, materialize it, make it, official in the plan, because missing that type of move is just unbelievable. So FFIE, how's it doing? Lows came in around 43. It's curled back up. GRDI 280 back on the sidelines again. Man, it's like this stuff is here for the taking, man. It's really here for the taking. It's not easy, but it's like it's here. It's here and it's here like almost every day. But you got to be so disciplined. The moment you slip up, just it's like you put it on a scale of like 1 to 100. You got to be at that 98, 97. The moment you drop to 90, 94, 88, you know, whatever the circumstances might be, there's different variables. You could get distracted. You could maybe come in a little under the weather. Maybe you came into the market with some baggage from something else outside. Technical issue. I mean, so many things. Frustration, right? The moment you drop off from like that 97, 98, that's it. You're already too behind. Hesitation, fear, all these different things. But the moment you can keep that discipline super high, it's like you can be rewarded. You can be rewarded, right? You can be rewarded. We see the guys like Marcelo and Tim every day, right? Keeping that high level of discipline. We see it throughout the Discord. We got some of the students stepping it up, doing well. We see it from the team house guys, right? Calamity, Crispy, Save. Save had a 80K week last week. Just really impressive stuff. We got Tom. Tom, like I think maybe just 2 red days on the month. Just triad, just killing it, man. So it can be done. It can be done. But you need that high level of discipline every day. FFIE moving up. It's like it's interesting because it's like it's so easy, but then it's so hard. It's like the easiest hardest thing. The rules themselves are somewhat, if you want to say, straightforward. But you know, it seems like it can be complicated at times. And a lot of that sometimes is us, right? Maybe it's the market sometimes, but other times it can be us. That setup was definitely me selling that thing like no reason to get out of that trade. I think about why I sold. It's just so silly. Like it honestly, for what the strategy is, didn't make any sense to sell there. It just didn't make any sense. So if you're willing to be very disciplined towards something that's working, then you can see some rewards. But if we deviate, then we're going to be at the mercy of the markets. And as we know, the markets are merciless. Someone, I think Crystal Ball in the beginning said, it's a zero sum game, right? It's an exchange. So we got to be on our P's and Q's here in the Relentless trading community so that we're on the winning side of things. Can we take away all the humble traders' money? All the Tim Sykes traders and all the warrior traders? Can we be the best community that there ever was? All the what are communities they have? I mean, there's the Raging Bull. I think there's still a big community there. GRDI, is it worth looking at here again? How's the 5 minute chart looking? Because short sellers are definitely present. Can we be better? More discipline? and all the other communities. The good news here is that we're in a hotter market, so GRDI, it's possible that we do see a miraculous red to green. But the 5-minute candle would have to make the new high over the next 5 minutes and 30 seconds. There is a bit of a topping wick. We might have had some short sellers, but if big money is buying this thing up, then maybe it does reverse. All right, I'm gonna start to pay attention here because if it makes a new high, it might go all the way to like 16 right away. There could be a dip here if it comes down nicely. Maybe not. I'm gonna check out the YouTube chat today because yesterday I did notice there's a couple of questions that I missed. Right now it's kind of slow, so I'll take a quick look. People are going off on me, really? I guess nothing new, right? Another beautiful day. The comment section. Let's see. Let's see. Kinfo. No, I'm not on Kinfo. I'll go on Kinfo if they pay me to go over there. If they say Relentless Trader, we would be honored to have you, then I'll take my talents to Kinfo. But I'm not gonna just go over there to go over their sake because I already have a platform that works well. I know this left hand side of my screen shows this chart, but I mean I could take that off, like not the chart, the scanner, right? Like I don't have anything to hide here. This is my full account. I'm trading an account over PDT. and this is what I do every day. This is my trade log. I'm hyper scalping, as you can see. I'm in and out hundreds of times in a day. Um, yeah. Hey Nick, shout out to Nick. I can't repeat that, but yeah, shout out to Nick. What happened to Marcelo? Marcelo woke up one day and his account was just down six figures for no reason apparently. He didn't withdraw money, he didn't um like, get caught in any crazy trade or anything like that. Just had a normal day, showed up the next day, his account's down six figures. So he called in customer service. Initially they're saying, hey, it's some sort of glitch, they're working on it. Then he keeps like they keep sending him to like different people in the company. I guess people who like deal with international accounts, stuff like that. But they eventually told him like they withheld money because he was shorting aggressively on Tesla. You guys know Marcelo sometimes trade Tesla. I never heard of this. Sometimes these people will have policies. I mean, when we sign these agreements, they're so long that maybe you read the first 10 pages, you didn't read the last 30 or 40 pages, right? You can miss stuff in these agreements. So, perhaps there was something there that pertains to international accounts, maybe even domestic accounts. I don't know, but they basically said, hey, for each aggressive position you took short, we had to withhold some money in case you would blow up. And he shorted basically the entire afternoon that day. So it seems like that's what the issue is. But it takes a few days for cash to settle. So you'd like to think after like 2 or 3 days, most the money is back in his account. Like, what are they still withholding, right? What are they still withholding if he had like a small scratch day on that day? It's just some weird stuff, man. Like, we'll have to see when he puts out another update video for the public. But to my understanding, that's what's happening. It's strange. It doesn't seem to make any sense to me. If I was him, I would have already like kind of go the legal route, to be honest, because it, it's just something that doesn't make sense. How do you withhold like that kind of money for that long? And even now, like he's not trading in his main account. He's probably would have already been up like 30,000 on last week, and I mean it's crazy, man. I don't know what these brokers are doing, but it is some interesting stuff. Yeah, but there's like a lot of internet. So someone is saying only use brokers in your own country, but there's like a lot of international clients that are out there, especially if you're using like an offshore broker. Before I read the comments, I appreciate. Hold on, let me really read these comments. Let me see. Let me pull up the entire comment section. Let's take a quick look, make sure nothing is curling up. Let's see who needs to be banned today. Who will be getting sent to walk the plank? MLGO. The reason why I just block people is because if I ever look over the comments, I need to be seeing callouts. WENA. So hold on, I'm looking at the comments. WENA. Like when I look over there, I need to see a call out rather than somebody just saying some nonsense. What people need to do is to allocate their time and their efforts towards exposing the traders that are out there who are fake, who are, putting on a front, the people who are scamming, right? We need these same people to dedicate their effort and their time towards something like that, which is meaningful, right? That's honorable work right there. Rather than coming into something organized and wasting time. Uh, What in the world? That's pretty off topic. Yeah, but let me know if you guys got any questions here. Joseph. But the reason why I don't ever become upset with comments, like that stuff, maybe in the first like few weeks of me starting to share my content on YouTube, but you kind of have to learn that once you put yourself out there, you're opening yourself to not just only criticism, but everything, right? Foolishness, jokes, ignorance, I mean everything. Compliments, creeps, you know, everything. You're opening yourself to everything. So you got to kind of know what comes with the territory. And you have to be able to have that perspective, right? Once you can have that, then nothing anybody says could ever make you feel any kind of way. When you see anybody going back and forth in like a comment section, and like as a creator, that means that that creator is like compromised. Like what people are saying is like affecting them, right? If they're like responding to comments and like typing back full essays and stuff like that, that's a waste of time. Xpev, not much. OPTX. Okay, I'm getting distracted here. I gotta keep the rotation going. OPTX once again. Big green candle out of nowhere. I think we should post more wrestling memes uh, to these stocks. It seems like the bids are still untrustworthy, but will we get the breakout here? Perhaps over 710, 715. I got just small size. I'll be waiting patiently. If I see big bids, I'll buy immediately, but other than that, I want to be careful. It's definitely trying. Give me an entry. Give me an entry. Give me an entry. Give me an entry. Son of a gun. Man. That's a terrible fill. Market will take you to the depths here. I bought before the ass extended, but because there's so much delay in the fills, we might get lingering, so I might get a chance. I think we're gonna see a new high here eventually. Hopefully. Waiting. Damn. KB. KB, brother. K of the B. Could be stopping out too soon there. What was my fill, by the way? That looked like it was a bigger loss. 96? Really? Actually, that wasn't bad. If I knew I was in there, I would have cut it break even. I don't know why I thought I was in lower. So it's pulling back. We didn't get the new high. The 5-minute pullback might work here, though. Such a tricky stock. Yeah, KB is an actual person. KB is a viewer of the YouTube from the YouTube live stream. But when I say KB, I'm just saying, hey, where are those bulls? Are people still being aggressive? Are the bulls still alive? Are the buyers out and stunting? KB will actually be in the chat from time to time. Yeah, to somebody who's now tuning in, me saying that will make no sense. Do I say KB in my sleep? I had a joke to make there, but I'm not even gonna do that. No, I don't, man. When I leave the market, I leave the market. That's it. Invite him to the mansion. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that if he's in that location. Quick video call. Maybe we could make it happen. Before anybody's invited, though, we do have to do a background check on you. We got to make sure you're not a serial killer because we can't have more than one of those inside the house at a time, You can't have Jason and Freddy in the same house. It's going to be a problem. And I'm Jason. KB pulling up with 2 bulls in the mansion. Yeah, that's a joke, by the way, before anybody takes that seriously. Jason and Freddy. Yeah, but we still do a background check on you. Because why not, right? We'll be in Miami next month. Next month, we're going to be in Miami. AIEV, man. I traded extremely well, I think it was on Thursday of last week. Today is a decent day, but mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Everything rolling over. I think this stock right here is is probably going to give a move a little later. MLGO, the volume is just too light, but WENA. When these stocks give such an incredible move pre-market, a lot of the times they need this sell off right here. They need this break. A chance to come down, and then it's almost like taking a deep breath. Has to exhale and then go again. It's a nice channel here. If over time we can keep pushing up just like that, you're at high of day again. There's a bit of a spread here, but we'll see if volume starts to get into it. We haven't been seeing anything here recently, so I got to be careful. Um, the momentum could be slowing down. There might be another wave, but you got to be patient, save and preserve trades. Don't want to just over trade. How many accounts do you have in Schwab right now? Just one. Let's see. Yeah, just one account in Schwab. Hopefully I can have more soon. I do have other broker accounts. I have accounts over at other platforms. OPTX. Trying again. OPTX. 5 days at 50. I'm impressed. Did not expect to see anything close to that, but okay. That is impressive right there. Smooth move too. There's a small spread there. Smooth move, man. Smooth move. You gotta be careful with the higher fills on those flushes. The 5-minute chart still holding up strong. Oh my god. Okay, I'm big slacking. That's a good double bottom there. 40, 40, 40, 41. It's a 40-cent bounce already too. The 1-minute candle is setting up to make the new high here over the next, maybe next minute or two. It's having trouble. Nah, that breakout over 750 was pretty smooth though. There was a lot of green, but it took some time to go. About it than that, it's a nice move. It looks like it's rejecting. This is too much of a dip. There might be an entry, but other than that, it looks like it's failing. Every time it tried to give it opportunity, it came back down. But I'm not sure. I don't. It's strange because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of short sellers there. But it's back down. WENA. I needed to be more aggressive on that last push there. I could have caught all of that from 50, from 30 to 8, from 8 to 840, and then the dip at 40 to 80 twice. Was that like $2 a share? 450 for the highs on this one. WENA. This one is not ready yet. Might need more time. Maybe another 10 minutes. We'll see. Gotta be careful of the bids here. It's having trouble. Still not ready. Maybe another 5-10 minutes. That was a good attempt though. We got to break out of the channel and then hold above. FFIE, GRDI, LRHC, MLGO, WNEA selling off, or WENA rather, VLCN, OPTX. OPTX, good front side opportunities going up, but then almost immediately after backside on each attempt. Short sellers definitely were present there. FFIE backside as well. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it for the day. Oh my gosh. The Discord with the memes. Brother. Alright, WENA. Oh my god. What a move that was. That was pretty clean, man. That was pretty clean. The volume a little low initially, but once the green starts to hit the tape, we get up to about 40, 45, then break a 50. Then through 50 is an immediate push to 8. So I missed I'd say I missed 60% of the move. So being that I missed that, because I missed this one here, being that I missed that trade there, that's like missing 60% of the move. So to be up a grand, the markets is the place to be, brother. The market is the place to be. Split rock, yeah, yesterday, man, we had someone leave the Discord. After giving it a good, after trading for some time, and being read. Guys, the main thing is to always use small size if you're not seeing the consistency. Small size, man. Small size is the way to go. Because if you're not seeing consistency, then it means you're in a rough patch, right? Or you're trying to become profitable. So the main thing is to always keep the small size. You know, you have to really think about it. It makes sense. If you're new to an industry, a new career, new sector, new business, you know, it's like learning how to swim in the ocean. Like you might as well go into a pool. You know, you're someone who's maybe 6 foot tall. You're in a pool that's 5, you know, maybe even 4, right? 5 feet. That way you can touch the bottom, have your training wheels on, practice. But using aggressive size and not being consistent, even if you're not new and you've just been around, and excel. It's like trying to learn how to swim in the deep, and not just the deep, but the ocean, because the markets, of course, it's merciless. So it makes sense to just take it easy, take it slow, and then once you become consistent, you increase the share size slowly. Whatever makes sense at that time, but that's the main thing, man. Because as you go, you know, your tuition to the market is going to be low, right? I mean, I spoke to a lot of traders, man, behind the scenes, and there's been a lot of people who've lost, whether it's a quarter million, a half a million, a million, 2 million. There's one guy that said he lost 4 million. This stuff is a lot of money. And not because you have it means, you know, or if you have it in excess, maybe you do have 100 million, but do we really need to lose 4 million? At the end of the day, still 4 million, right? No matter how you twist it and turn it, even if you have 96 more, still 4 million. That did not need to be lost if we're coming into a strategy like this where it's small size first, simulator first. Nothing wrong with a pilot, you know, learning how to fly a plane in a artificial cockpit, right? The hotkeys can be the same, the buttons can be the same. You set up everything to your liking, and you practice, practice, practice. You know, you can learn a lot from the simulators. Is it exactly the same thing? No, but you can gain enough skill to where you're on the right path, right? These people even become co-pilots before they become pilots, right? And so, you know, having a mentor and then going from there. It's just, you got to take it slow though, for sure. It's not an overnight thing, man. But yeah, I think that might do it. That might do it. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna take a quick 5 minute break and then I'll be back to handle some other stuff. I'll be talking to one of the traders from the chat here in a bit. All right, If you're going to 4 p.m., stay safe, stay green. Continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient, keep looking for those opportunities that you know and love. Catch you guys later. Check out those links down below and hit that thumbs up on the way out. NXL, is it the next stock to keep an eye on? Maybe. Maybe. NXL. How's the volume spread? Oh, 01, 02, there's a bit of a spread still. Okay, it's getting tighter. 3, but 92. Not what I want to see. So leaving it alone and heading out. Hit that thumbs up on the way out, guys.